Hello, guys. Yeah. Yes, as you come in, we wait for others to join because our first link was not, the audio wasn't good. Yeah, so I just sorted it out, and we wait for others to come in quickly. Yeah, I had some students on already, and I had to kick them out and sort the audio out. So please, we'll wait for about 2 minutes just to allow people get in. Then we start. Yeah, as we wait for others, you can just write your name. Let me know who is on the line. Yeah, so let write your name and probably the school that's you attend. Yeah, your name and the school that you attend under the comment section. Yeah, we are starting in 2 minutes, so let's do that as quick as possible. Yeah. To start with, I am Patrick Ajay, a math teacher, and I'm teaching at Get Ahead Whittlesea. Yeah, and all I do is play with numbers. So today I'm here to help you. Yes. So let me know who is online. Yeah, so that we interact well. Yeah, I can see that Aklamaya P and Atule, who are my learners from Get Ahead Whittlesea, online. Yes, I've seen you. Yeah, still waiting for others to get in. 1 minute, 30 seconds, then we start. When they join, then we continue. Kakiso Lisakanya. I can also see you. Kakiso. Yes. Yeah, I'm seeing some of my learners here. Yeah, we are still waiting. We're still waiting for others to join us. You'll start sooner than you think. And please, those online, confirm for me if whatever I've written there, you can see it. Yeah. I want everything to be clear enough, and the volume is also loud enough so that we don't encounter our first one, the problem that we went through. The volume was very low. So please confirm for me. Okay, good. Masala is confirming that you can see everything. Yes, that is good. Masala is also my learner. I call her Miss Masala. Mylena, grade 7, also joining us. Yes. Okay, we've gone 6 minutes so far. Yeah, we have 5 people online. So let's see if you get some few to join us. I don't want to start, then I'll have to come back again because people don't understand certain things. Yeah, we are a bit late because the first link, the audio was not coming. Yeah, so I had to go back and do it again. And yeah, so I think this one will help us a bit. Masala, are you alone? Or there is someone with you? I can see some of them are not stable enough. I don't know whether it is network or something. Some are not stable enough. They come, they go, they come, they go. But let me quickly share the link on Facebook, then we start. Some few seconds to go. Yeah, we are already hitting 10 minutes. Yeah, I think we should start if you agree with me. Those who are late will join us later. Okay, just to kick off, we are looking at decimal fractions as we saw on Facebook and other places. And we also have a page on Facebook known as Math is Fun. Yeah, you can also like that page, and also on YouTube as you're watching. Also, we have Math is Fun, and you can subscribe to it. This happens every Saturday from 10 o'clock to about 11 o'clock will be for grade sixes and sevens. Then when we get to from 11 to 12:30 will be for grade eights and grade nines. But as time goes on, we'll add other grades as well. Yes. So decimal fractions, as we all know, is another form of fractions. As we have common fractions where we have a numerator and a denominator. We also have decimal fractions where we have whole numbers and fractions after a decimal comma out of 10, out of hundreds, and other things. So in quickly, I want to read you something here. Yes, a fraction whose denominator is the power of 10 and whose numerator is expressed by figures placed to the right of the decimal point. So one thing that I want you to get here is that we are going to hear words like decimal point. We are going to hear words like the right hand side of the decimal point, the left hand side of the decimal point, and other things. But one thing that you must know is that when you talk of decimal, okay, here at first, common fractions, we will say 2 out of 4 or 1 out of 2. But in this case, we are not going to go that route. So in this case, let's say we have 25,784. 25,784. And since we are dealing with decimal fractions, we have to know certain things before we start with additions and subtractions and other things. We have to know what it is. Okay. So here, decimal fraction is simply a fraction having all these numbers here from the decimal point going to my left hand side. All the numbers that we have there are whole numbers. So we say these are whole numbers. Okay, so before the decimal comma, every number that you see there is a whole number. And that takes us back to what we learned in grade 4, grade 5. We are still learning it in grade 6 and grade 7. Place value. Place value is very important in decimal fractions. Why do I say that? Because you have to know the places of the numbers and also the value of the numbers. Okay, so with this, the place value, when you are dealing with whole numbers, we say that starting from the right, the last number, we say that this is in units or what? Ones. Okay. Then after that, we have tens, we have hundreds, we have thousands, and so on. I believe that one is not a problem for us. Okay. Then when you come after the decimal comma, After the decimal comma, learners will be tempted to say that the last number is also in units or ones. Then this one becomes what? Tens and hundreds. Please, it's a no. It's a no. After the decimal comma, the first number that you see in grade 7, you know what is called one decimal place, two decimal places. Okay. So the first number that you see is in one decimal place. So this is the number that we are talking about. Okay. And all the numbers after the decimal comma are fractions. They are fractions. That is one thing that you must know here. All the numbers after the decimal comma are fractions. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because that is how we express numbers in what? In decimal fractions. Okay. Then the first number is out of 10. The first number that you see is out of 10. So in actual sense, we say that this is what? 10. So here we add th to it. So sometimes in questions, they will tell us what is the place value. When they ask us of the place value, we will say it is what? 10th. 10th. Okay, so the th should come. 10th. Whilst this one, when it comes to the tens, we say that this one is what? Tens. Yeah, and what? Tens. But here it is what? Tenth, meaning that the number is divided by what? 10. Okay. So the first one is 10th. The second number is also out of 100, meaning that that one is also what? 100. Okay, 100 with a th, 100. Okay, then the next one is also out of what? 1,000, which tells us that that one is also what? 1,000. Okay, so we have 10th, 100th, 1,000th, and so on. Yes, that one can also go into, let's say, to infinity. Okay, so we have that. If you have any problem with this side, please, under the comment section, I have my phone here with me. I'll just check if there is any problem, then I answer that question. So all that I want you to know from this point is that before the decimal comma, we have whole numbers. That is why we will be bold to say that this is 25. Or if it is written 495, we say 495. They are in whole numbers. But as soon as the comma comes in, it means that everything after the decimal comma are fractions. So here I'll say 25,784. I cannot say that 25,784. That means that they are all in what? Whole numbers. Okay, so 25,784. I hope we are all getting that part. 25,784. If you have any question, please. Live chat is there. You can go there and type your question so that I also see what is going on. Yes, live chat is there. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. So moving on, we now know that everything after the decimal comma, all of them are in fractions, and before the decimal comma, they are in what? They are in whole numbers. That is the first thing that you have to see. You have to know. Then place value and the value of the number. I'm just going back to grade 6 a bit and also a bit of grade 5 because we have to understand everything. There are times that questions may come this way. What is the value of the number? And also, what is the place value of the number? Okay, so let's see. Normally, when I do this, I use what we call the place value chart. I use the place value chart. So the place value chart is like this. Yes, the place value chart is like this. So if I have, let's say, my decimal comma somewhere here, then I have numbers. Okay, I have also numbers in here. Why do we go this far? We go this far because we want to know the difference between place value and what value. Okay, so we are looking at place value and value. Okay, in simply put, when I circle A and I asked you what is the place value of A, what the question means is that where do you find A on the place value chart? Remember that the place value chart is where we have units, we have tens, we have hundreds, we have thousands, and so on. So when I circle 8 here and I ask, what is the place value? I am asking you, where do you see 8 on the place value chart? Normally, when the question is being given to you, the place value chart will not be there as I've done for you here. So you have to know that from my right to the left, we have units, tens, hundreds, thousands. You see, then if I check here, units, tens, hundreds, 8 fall under what? Hundreds. So when I come here, I'll say that the place value of 8 is what? 100. 800. Okay, that is the place value. So if you ask me to write the place value, I'll say under what? 100. Hundreds. Okay. Then we come to value. Value. When we look at 8, what is the value of 8? Okay, we now know the place value is what? Hundreds. But what is the value of 8? So in terms of numbers, money, or any other thing, 8 will give you what? That is what we are asking for. So if you check units, tens, hundreds, if 8 is under hundreds, then 8 will give us a value of what? 800. 800. So now we have the difference between what the place value is, the place that you find what 8 on the place value chart, as I've done here, where you find 8. Normally learners confuse, and when you ask them place value, they write 800. Mathematically, it is wrong. When I ask you of place value, I'm asking you, where do you find 8 on the place value chart? So if you write 800, it is wrong. But if I ask you the value of 8, then you can write what? 800. Okay. We wouldn't spend much time on place value, because we have to move on. Decimals is what we are here for. Okay. So let me quickly clean this side and see how far we can go. All right. So moving on, let's look at decimal fractions. We will look at how to solve some few questions. So our main thing that we are going to do here is addition and what? Subtraction. Okay. Addition and subtraction of decimal fractions. Addition and subtraction of decimal fractions. When we are asked to add, as we know, finding the sum, putting together from grade 1, grade 2, we still remember all those things. So when we are asked to add, normally 2 decimal fractions, we have 0,781 being added to 939,4. Yeah, 939,4. When you're given such a problem to solve, the first thing that should come to mind is that let your decimal commas be in line. When I say let your decimal commas be in line, what I mean is that consider your place value. You see, consider your place value. If you remember, when we were starting, we said that after the decimal comma, all the numbers there are in fractions. The first one is out of 10, so we said it is a tenth. The second one, hundredth. The third one, thousandth, and so on. But when you come to numbers before the decimal comma, we say that they are all in what? Whole numbers. So we start from units, from our right, tens, hundreds, and thousands. Then we move forward with that. Okay. So looking at that, let your decimal commas be in line. So this is what I'm asking of you. What I'm asking of you is that when I write the number 0,781, the next number that is coming in, I will consider the decimal comma first. Why do I keep on hitting on this? I keep on talking about this thing because learners will be tempted to arrange them in the column addition. And when they are arranging, they will be tempted to do this. 0,781 plus 939,4. Then they do their addition. Yes, doing this one, you would know everything about addition. Your calculations will be on point. Everything will be fine. But we will still mark you wrong. Why? We are marking you wrong because now, if you look at this 4 is out of 10. So in mathematics, we say it is under what? 10th. If this is under 10th, then look at 0,7. 7 is under 10th, but we have 3, which is under 10th, a whole number, under a fraction. So that makes it wrong. So we don't even go there. You don't have to go there. That is what we're trying to avoid now. So all that you have to do is that arrange the numbers in such a way that the place value of the numbers, you have them in line in terms of what? Place value. So with this one, when I'm bringing this in, I am not tempted to bring the 4 here because I know 4 should be under what? Tens. So 4 here, decimal comma comes in. 9 is under units. 3 is under tens. And we have another 9 here being under what? Hundreds. So when I'm asked to do my addition, this is how the arrangement should go. Okay. If you think that you are going to forget anything, put your place value chart. Yeah, no one will beat you. No one will beat you. So when I put my place value chart here, this is what? 10th. Okay. Then we have hundreds with the TH. We have thousands with the TH. Good. Then before the decimal comma, we have units, we have tens, and we have what? Hundreds. So in this order. Okay. 1 plus 0 will give us 0. 8 plus 0 will give us 0. Because there are no numbers written here. So that is how we should go about it. Then 7 plus 4. So what I mean is that when you get to this point, you do your normal addition. If it is subtraction, you do your normal subtraction. Okay, so we have 11. So I'll bring 1 here, remainder 1. If you think you will forget, go up here and write plus 1. Yes, plus 1. Bring your decimal comma in place. Now 1 plus 9 will give us 10 again. So 0, remainder 1 plus 1. Then 1 plus 3 will give us what? 1 plus 3, sorry. 1 plus 3 will give us 4. Then here is 9. So our answer now is 940, 1. Yeah, I can say comma 1 because all the numbers here are 0. So I can say comma 1. Or 940, 100. These zeros will not affect this number in any way because they are in what? Fractions. But if you have them at the other side of the decimal comma, then it can affect the number in a way. Yeah. If you write 9 and there is a 0 after 9, then it becomes 90. If you write a 0 before 9, then it is what? 9. Yes. So this is what we have to do. So before we move on, yeah, we'll also try our hands on one subtraction sum. Then we'll move. I'll give you some few examples to solve for me. We still have a bit of time. Yeah. So let's look at one example. Yes, I have an example here for us to try our hands on. Okay. I have 19,005 minus 7,446. 19,005, 7,446. So we are subtracting. So this means that we are subtracting, we are taking away 7,446 from what? 19,005. Remember, whether it is addition or subtraction, the numbers should be in line in terms of what? Place value. The numbers should be in line in terms of place value. Or, just to put it simple, let your decimal commas be in line. Okay, so if I have to bring my decimal commas in line, I'll first write 19,005 minus, my decimal commas should be in line. So here I have only one digit before the decimal comma. So I'll bring it here. So under units. Good. My decimal comma is here. Then 446. Okay. Akama and Atule, if you have any problem, please let me know under the comment section so that I will attend to you. I believe the grade 7s, I've taken them through a bit, so they know what is going on. Yeah. We started with it this week. Yeah. Okay. Then when we come to this, all that we have to do is to do our normal subtraction that we know of. Okay. So this is 5 minus 6, 5 minus 6, which, because we have other numbers here, we cannot say that, okay, we can get negatives and other things, so we should get -1 there. No, that cannot happen because we have other numbers before the 5. Okay, but the next number is 0. The next number is 0. We are going to borrow from other houses. I'm in my house. I don't have sugar, I need sugar. I go to the next house, the person is not having, I go to the next house. If the person is not having and I'm in good terms with the third neighbor, I'll still go. Yes. So that is what is happening here. I come to 9 and borrow 1. Please take this serious here. I come to 9 and borrow 1. As soon as I take 1 from 9, I have 8 here. Okay, I have a remainder of 8 because I had 9 and I took 1. When I bring the 1 to this 0, it makes it what? 10. Please don't add 1 to 0, but 1 is coming there to make 0 what? 10. Okay, so here, if I'm talking about this alone, I'll talk about 10, but if I'm talking about this whole thing, 1 is coming here to make it what? 1,000. Okay, so here is now 10, but I am not subtracting this one. I need a number here. So I'll still take 1, add it to this one, making it 10. So that means that here I'm left with 9. Here is now 10. When I take 1 again and send it here, it means that here I'm left with 9. And now the last number, the 5, where I needed an additional number, is now 15 because it was under units and I've brought 1 in front of it. So it is now 15. 15 minus 6 will give us what? 9. Yeah, I believe we are shouting answers there. 15 minus 6 will give us 9. Then 9 minus 4 will give us 5. 9 minus another 4 will give us 5. Remember, don't be tempted to use this one. 8. 8 minus 7 will give us what? 1. Then 1 minus 0 will give us what? 1. Okay, so our final answer is 11,559. 11,559. Okay, any questions so far? Any questions so far? I can see some few comments going on there. Let me check them. Okay, 940,181. Yes, Masala, thank you. Thank you. If you're doing the addition here, 1 plus 0 is 1. 8 plus 0 is 8. Yeah. Thank you, Masala. 1 plus 0. I don't know what happened there. Yeah. 1 plus 0 is 1. 8 plus 0 is 8. Yes. So 940,181. And we've done our subtraction also here. So if you have any question also, let me know. You see the comments is helping. Something happened there. Okay. Let me go and see. Yeah, Aklama, you were asking about that same thing. We fixed it. Yeah, it was an error. You see, sometimes I told you that sometimes the hands become faster than the brain. Yeah, you'll be saying the answer in your mind, but on paper you write something else. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, so let's try our hands on some few questions. I'll give only 2 questions. Then under the comment section, you send your answer. Atule and Atama, you send different answers, ne? Yeah. Or if you want to do it together, it's fine. You can do it together. So let's look at question 1. Question 1. We have 8,001,700. plus we have 199 comma 811. That is the first one. Please, you can start with it. Then we have our question 2. Question 2 also 800 comma 700 minus 499 comma 941. Okay, let's try our hands on this one and see. I'll give you some few minutes. Yeah, about 60 seconds or 2 minutes maximum. Then you send your answers under the comment section. Yes. Under the comment section. You can send your answers there. They are waiting for answers. Waiting for answers. Waiting for answers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, who is coming first? Yes, I'm getting answers from Ivile, Masala. Yeah, good. Let them keep coming.